Hi everyone, welcome to Endeavor the Blue Lotus Tarot. My name is Aneri and I'm your spiritual guide. So today I have come up with a topic of what is happening behind the scenes right now and what do you need to know? What does universe want you to know? Whatever is happening behind the scenes for you. So here I have two piles and I have already selected two cards for each pile. My pile one is this mirror. It's a heart and it opens like this. So pile one. And my pile two is this compact powder. It also has a mirror in it. So probably something that you guys need to look into mirror and reflect. Also, we are in the season of Mercury retrograde, so a lot of reflection and introspection going on for everybody right now. And I have already selected two cards for each pile, and the bottom of the deck, the energy is lovers. Commitment to yourself, support to yourself, emotionally, financially, passionately, lot of support from you to you. So also from universe, you cannot see this guy, but he is there. So a lot of support from universe. Probably this reading is coming because of that. 212. Also getting attracted to number 2 a lot. It could be relating to any kind of partnership. Also abundance. 2 is a number of abundance. Something that's coupling, something that's adding into your life. So a lot of, or maybe some dual energies that you are feeling right now. So pile 1 and pile 2. You can pause the video, meditate, or I would say whatever your heart says the first. Choose that and we shall tap into it directly with my pile 1, 313. Pile 1. What is happening behind the scenes? What do you need to know? What does universe wants you to know? 5 of Swords and Page of Cups. You're starting something with a lot of emotions here. So finally you have understood that if you're just using your passion for monetary purposes, 4-4, that's why you're not getting any results. But you have finally understood that if I come from emotions, if I come from my core being and pursue this passion, even if it's something small, even if it starts with something small, you are now going slow and steady, but full-hearted with lots of emotions. You're pursuing your intuition. You're coming from stability. Red is the color of root chakra. So root chakra represents a lot of stability and also something that has strong foundation. This is your moving energy right now. And what is happening behind the scenes is the storm. Cannot pick this card. This storm. It's like a battle that you are in right now, but it's over. Or maybe it's near to end. Your angels are with you and they are making you win. You might be seeing horses around you, especially like white horses. The people here that are defeated, they're not defeated because you killed them. They are defeated by their own mentality, their own energy. And where you are standing right now, you don't even care anymore. You don't even care. Earlier, you used to care about these background people, their emotions, used to care about what they would think, what they would like. But that circle is over. That cycle is over. And now you have already sown the seeds for another cycle, and you are victorious in the chaos, in the battle that you are going through. You already won it. That's what is happening behind the scenes. A lot of unwanted emotions, a lot of unwanted darkness, negativity has been cleared out by this situation. And a new day is rising. The sun is rising, the morning. It feels like it's morning. Just, the sun is still not up, but you can see the light around. You might feel that the sun is setting. You might feel defeat. Ultimately, you have to surrender. That's what universe always wants, but you are grounded to know that, to pursue that. And you have come a long way. And in your spiritual growth, now you don't take much time in understanding what the universe wants to tell you. So universe is also proud of you, of the battle you have won by all your efforts. And universe wants to congratulate. Again, I feel like to sneeze. So I feel like your angels are relaying this to you a lot. I also see butterflies. Means you are going through transformation. Feels like you've gone through transformation. And you see, this is the energy you are coming from this to this. And this darkness is going, and you can see the light, you can see the sun rising. Maybe you cannot see it, but that's what is happening behind the scenes. justice is being served to you. Yeah, you have gone through a lot of introspection, and you are still going through introspection. And earlier you were afraid of this kind of introspection because you weren't ready to see the mirror. This particularly has two. So you were not ready to see yourself, your negativity, your darkness that you have conquered right now. And 1111, confirmation. You have conquered that right now. You have been your own light. This year has been very difficult for you in terms of finding yourself again, in terms of leaving that weight off of your shoulders and finding what you've been always looking for. Maybe if that was even a stake, that was something that you didn't want to see of people, their intentions, their emotions towards you, their efforts towards you. And finally you realize that what efforts you need to put is only for yourself. That emotions that you are keeping in account for everybody else around, you are committed to give that to yourself. You've been into air energy a lot, cutting off things, cutting off people, cutting off situations. And I feel like coming out of that is also very difficult because you were never that person. You were this little baby who only knew to love, who only knew love, but for others. And now this cup, this step is being taken forward for you. And that's why universe wants to congratulate you, because you did all this by yourself. King of Swords. All that slaying energy. I saw this card and said that, and it has come up. You're no more pouring into people's cup. If there were streams, if there was flow, if there was something that you used to pour into people's cup, now you are just pouring that into your energy. You're learning that. And the entire universe is supporting you for that. You're no more ashamed. You're no more hiding your emotions. You're no more adjusting. Maybe you were told since childhood that you need to adjust. You don't know how to adjust, and now now you started adjusting, but that didn't work out either. And now you're like, no more adjusting. I need to be myself. And you're expressing, even if it's anger, even if it's not trying to hurt anybody, just expressing what you need to. You finally understood, after a lot of thinking, that this ain't gonna work out. This is not gonna work out. Silence can cut people. Silence can cut people from their throat. And your silence right now is very important, because you're transforming that energy into what you need. Earlier, if there were any situations that used to come and you used to run, you used to make time for that situation, for each and every person around you, now you're making time for yourself. It's not wrong to care about yourself, and it's hard because that has not been taught to you, and you're teaching that to yourself, and you're becoming happier. You are happier. What is happening behind the scenes? Victory. You're celebrating. In about 9 months, you're making things work for yourself in a way that you wanted, and nobody can stop you this time. You know who you are. And emotions, 9 of Cups, your wish fulfillment, turning 9, Queen of Pentacles, not even 9 of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. You have the whole empire of abundance, and people are like, where is this money coming from? What is she doing? Okay, that's all for pile number 1. Just gonna take a card for guidance, what you need to do while all this is happening behind the scenes. Just need to manifest and count your fruits, and probably somebody coming also in your life, because this card just slipped and universe was like, this is in the picture, but this is coming in very silently. You might not even realize, you might not even know exactly how you wanted to come, for that to come in your life. So keep manifesting and keep counting your fruits, and keep believing that these are your fruits of your own hard work and resilience, and you're gonna feel satisfied. Sorry. You're gonna feel satisfied, a little emotional as well, emotional with happiness, happy emotional, happy crying, yeah. So keep manifesting everything that you have ever wanted is coming to you. Okay, pile one? That's all I have for you. I do take personal readings. Everything is given in the description below, and my rates are 50% off for 2025. So book your readings now. All right, my pile number 2. The compact only has one mirror in it. Wet and dry. Lol. So what is happening behind the scenes for you, and what do you need to know right now? Oh my god. 10 of Wands and Magician. What is happening, guys? Feels like you guys are going reverse. Why? I feel my pile 2 are new manifestors, new people entering into spirituality and understanding what manifestation is, all those things. But I don't know why you guys feel a little bit of ashamed of this. So probably you guys are going back and be like, no, maybe I was much better, where I was. The process has already been initiated. See, when you're asking for abundance, when you ask for change, when you ask for something to change so that you get more abundance, you get more monetary or financial help, get more of everything, and you start to manifest, because it's the trend right now. Of course, not wanting to go any deeper. You guys are doing affirmations, you guys are doing everything that is written in the book to how to manifest. But and everybody around you are like, who are actually spiritual, who have gone, looking at them, probably you have started manifestations, doing manifestations, and going on to the spiritual path, probably reading, like listening to tarot readings now. But I also see that it's not only because of the people around you, who are actually have reached a level of spiritualness. They are actually looking at you and like, what you doing, bruh? They're like, are you for real? Just look at this, how this tag is looking at this guy. I don't know if you guys can see it. Trying to heal, but not able to. Queen of Swords. Is this like pile 1, pile 2? Are the twin flames watching? And you probably entered into this spirituality because of a heartbreak, is what I am seeing. And just to make that person realize that, what did you lose? take this one. Two of Pentacles. You're trying to make something out of not so nice, but is not going well. It's because you're trying to do a shortcut. Three number might be very important or very significant. Number 3. You started something new. Okay, but there is a fear. There is a fear of 9 of Pentacles. Remember, Queen of Pentacles just look like that. 555. See, when the wish fulfillment cannot happen if there is no transformation. You're trying to transform a low frequency into high. And it's not that you cannot. You can definitely do that, and you are trying. But what's stopping you is trust. Trust. You're not able to jump off the cliff with complete trust. And you don't need to have trust in universe. Okay? Because if you are trying to put trust on somebody else, then that's probably not going to work out. Universe, when you enter spirituality, makes you understand that you need to trust yourself. 717. Spirituality. So when you're into spirituality, you need to trust yourself. That's what universe makes you go through a lot of stuff, so that you can understand that you only need to trust yourself, not universe, because universe is you. Whatever you say, whatever you feel, whatever your mentality is, whatever your intentions are, everything manifests onto different folds in universe. So just saying affirmations in the morning does not change yourself. But if you change your mentality, if you change, and for change you need to leave lot of things behind. Unlearning and learning. That's the most difficult thing anybody can do in their life, in any part of their life. And that's what's happening behind the scenes. You're understanding slowly where you actually need to start. You might be seeing a lot angel numbers like 000, 111, 12, 999, 919. When there are no endings, there will be no fresh beginnings. And By endings, I mean, say for example, you are manifesting something. Say for example, you're manifesting 100 coins. Okay. Now every time you manifest 100 coins, you're not getting them, right? But you're not open to the energy where, or even to the idea that you need to manifest that a different way. So you end up being in the same situation, end up manifesting 100 coins and still not receiving them. Two two things here. One, manifestation of 100 coins. Maybe universe is asking you to not put a limit there. Second, way of manifestation needs to change. Every healer, every person who is spiritual has their own way of manifesting and own inner knowledge that they have, that they pursue first for themselves and then second to give it out to the community if you wish to. But first, you yourself need to learn that. And for that, again, cannot pick up the card. You need to let go. That's what's happening. That's what's happening behind the scenes. Complete change in mentality. And death of ego, that you cannot learn from somebody. You are the best. Death of defensiveness, death of resistance, that only you know stuff. Everybody knows different things. And when you get to know that, you can amalgamate that. And that's what you need to do to see what is your originality. It's gonna be a long journey since you've just started. But starting, taking the first step is the most important thing. And that's what's also happening behind the scenes. Universe is teaching you that you need to take the first step for anything to become something. Everything needs to fall apart so that you can reconstruct something better that you might not have imagined. And again, coming from not the past, creating a new present. That's what's happening behind the scenes. And even though this all seems very easily said, but it's not. And I don't know why you guys are not appreciating that what you are going through. You're being very casual about it. Maybe you're trying to not feel things, but you're feeling tons of things. And probably that's why you're having the second thoughts of, just coming to the best part, which is not gonna happen until you go through this death. That's what's happening. It's a very transformative phase for everybody right now, I feel. For all the signs, again, the Fool, 0. See, you're starting something. You need to start. You need to go through that for anything to come back to you. King of Pentacles. I feel like my pile 2 is twin flames, twin flames as well, because, and this came in my first pile too. So I feel like my first pile is one of the twin flame, and my second pile is the other of the twin flame. Or could be both watching the same pile. But Queen of Pentacles and, sorry, King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. You need to be your own best friend. You directly want to reach here, but it's not gonna happen. You need to go through a lot of fire and fireworks. You're still waiting on to, pursue this. Probably that's why you're seeing a lot of zeros. Again, the Fool is the first card in Tarot, 1717. This is only because, when somebody jumps off a cliff, everybody will be like, what a fool, But that person is jumping off the cliff because he knows, he believes in himself. He takes the leap of faith. And that's where his journey starts. That's why the Fool, number 0, is the first card in Tarot. It's the Fool's journey. Tarot is called a Fool's journey. Who is actually very wise and becomes even the wiser at the end of the journey. It's only because he realizes his potentials. So you've started. You're a Fool now. 1818. You're going to receive a lot of abundance. But again, you need to accept this offer that universe is providing you behind the scenes of changing yourself and moving on to this path. And it's not gonna be easy. It's not gonna be even the hardest thing as well. Because when you do it for yourself, you're gonna realize how amazing that's gonna be. Not even at the end of journey. This never ends. You're gonna go deeper and deeper and deeper, and gonna love how life blossoms for you. That's what you're getting into. And that's what behind the scenes universe is pushing you towards. 1919. All right, let's take one card for guidance. What do you need to do in this time when things are happening behind the scenes for you? Universe, I only want one card, not so many. I just put this card back. Don't steal away anybody's ideas, because that's not you. You can create your own. You are your own strength. That's what you need to do right now, while all this is happening behind the scenes. Again, that's why believe in yourself, right? All right, that's all for pile number 2. And I do personal readings. If you like my readings, please book them. I am giving 50% off for 2025 for all my readings, and everything is given down in the description below. Also, guys, I did not realize, but this card was inside my whatever box, and it didn't come out. Probably it's a message for everybody. It's something big might happen. That might be shocking. That might, you might be taken away by that. But I feel it's a good energy that's coming from this crash, from this situation, from this fall. So in about 10 days. Toodles.